go. Good morning, everybody. Hello, I'm Clarice. Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Hey, Timothy. How are you? Missed you this last week. So, I'm going to be doing things differently this morning. It's going to be messages for each sign. Aries through Pisces is what I'm going to do. I'm also giving mini reads as well, and so we'll intersperse the mini reads. If you want a mini read, check out the pinned comment. The comment that's pinned up top of the chat, the live chat, that tells you how to do it. It's by donation. There's a PayPal link in that comment for your donation. You can also use Super Chat, Super Sticker as well. Once you put your donation in, put a capital Q at the start of your comment for your question for your reading, and I'll do that for you. And so we'll just see how it goes. I'll do, messages starting with Aries. If you're watching the replay, it'll all be timestamped below for your messages. And let's do it. Let's start off with Aries while people are piling in. Now, what should we do? What should we do? Let's use this. Aries. So, Aries, messages for Aries. What's the message for Aries today? 2 cards. The Chariot. Hey, Connie. And the World. Oh, wow. 2 powerful cards for Aries. Let's give you a better view. The Chariot and the World. So, Aries, I was getting a slow down message from that. Slow down because before you anchor things in, before you lock things in, you need cycles complete first. So some of you are waiting on other people to complete some cycles before you can move forward. And you hastily trying to move forward and kind of push things along it's going to cause problems. You're not going to get it exactly as you want it. So it feels like there's external details that are cycles to complete, that kind of thing, just waiting for the right timing. Just slow it down. That's the message I'm getting for you, Aries. Just slow it down. Tell us why the World card's here. The Ship. Yeah, again, it's a speed, you know. You do have movement happening, but just slow it down. Slow and steady wins the race, Aries. Less of the rush kind of an energy. You also got you got letter as well. Hey, Mimi. You've been gone adventuring, Timothy. Oh, cool. Sounds good. You're an Aries, Connie. That's great. Letter, yeah. So you've got some messages coming in. You will know when it's time to push ahead, is what I'm getting there. Yeah, maybe not push. Let's find out your love life. Aries, love life. What's going on for Aries? Self-worth. Right, and this might be the driving force behind you wanting to rush things, Aries, is that it's wanting to fake it before you make it kind of thing. It's the I'm worthy of this. You know when you feel like, you know that you should feel worthy of something, but you're wanting to feel worthy and get that job or get that pay rise or something before you're really feeling it. It's that kind of a thing. A feeling, maturity. So yeah, the mature approach is to go slowly. So I see I'm getting the same message for your love life as well. Raise your self-worth so you fully feel it, and then take a mature approach in your love life. Whatever that means for you. Hey, Mary. Virgo. Yeah, check out your sun, your moon, rising, and your Venus signs as well, guys. For me, not so much my rising, but my moon and Venus, for sure, they tend to resonate with me. Aries, you've got the erotic, you've also got intimacy as well, and between those two, you've got giving oneself. So there's more to give within relationships here, but coming from a steady place, a slow and steady place is what I'm getting there. So that's you, Aries. That's the messages for Aries. Anyone want a mini read? Check out that pinned comment, the comment that's pinned up top of the live chat. By donations, there's a PayPal link in there. I will batch them up as I'm doing this. See if I get them in the right order as well. My teeth device is hurting a little bit today. Pressing on my gums. I'm going this week to the dentist again. Taurus. Let's do Taurus now. Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Taurus, Taurus. Yeah, you can watch the replay. I'll be doing the timestamps and everything. Well, Taurus is having a new start. Taking a risk on something, diving into the unknown, even though there's no guarantees. There's a courage about this. Taurus, you need to be courageous and go into something, take a risk on it, even though you're headed into the unknown. Your Taurus rising, Mary. Good. And Taurus sun sign. What else? Wow, you're getting the big cards. Judgment. Da, da, da. Yes, this is harsh. This is a harsh kind of a card for Taurus. Hey, Kyle. Judgment. I'm just getting from this a negative, a gossip, people judging you, people thinking you're doing the wrong thing, especially Taurus if you are taking a risk as well. People get scared, right? People get scared for you, and there's going to be detractors from what it is that you're doing. There's going to be people that chide you. I just heard chide. Who says that? Chide you for the courageous risk you're taking. It's just because they're scared. It's the scared, and they're imagining that you're headed into directions that just make them scared. So that's why. But it could come across as very harsh judgment toward you, people judging you. Stars, that's what you're headed toward, the stars. Reaching higher, some dream that you've had. That's the courageous step that you need to take, Taurus. Oh. So if you've been holding back, Taurus, and not taking that step forward, you need to do that. Be brave. Move into the unknown. Especially if it's toward a dream. You got the ladder as well, Taurus, so you're going to be getting some communication in. Yeah. That could be what triggers it, and so when that communication comes in, take that risk. Be courageous. And then judgment. Judgment could set you back. See this rider? The horse is going one way, she's looking the other way. It could set you back. So some of you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venuses, you're going to hear something soon. And then you're going to feel that urge, have that courage. Some of you might get scared and turn back. And then, even those Tauruses that move forward in that courageous thing, when all the judgment comes in from the other people, it could scare you, and then you turn back. So there's obstacles. This is a bit tricky for Taurus because fears are going to be. It's going to be very easy to cave into fears, Taurus. Love life for Taurus. Love life for Taurus. And if you like it, if you like me doing it this style, this show, let me know in the comments below. You want me to carry on? It's kind of fun doing things differently. Taurus's heart is guarded right now. How come, Taurus? Because you're healing, that's how come. Healing your heart. Go gently with yourself. Very much in the daydreams, though, of these wishes that you want, but thinking there are differences between you that might stand in the way. So there's a lot of overthinking there, but generally you're in the daydream, so you are, Taurus, kind of imagining good times in the relationship, but very much in your head about, yeah. It's the guarded heart, it's the healing heart still. So Taurus, you might not feel completely ready to be in a relationship yet. It's the risk. Oh, this could be the fool's journey, you see. That's that same energy coming out, is that you need to be really courageous. When you hear from them, be courageous and don't have a bad attitude. tempting to have a bad attitude when someone gets in touch, maybe because they hurt you previously, but it could be a fear coming up. So all about courage for Taurus. So you, Taurus? Who's next? Gemini's next. Anyone want a mini read? Okay, let's do Gemini. See if Gemini gets major arcana too. Have some coffee. Thank you. Jace, have you got a question for your mini read? Or do you just want general? Thanks for your donation, Jace. Okay, Gemini. Let's do Gemini before we get to Jace. Gemini, you got the Seven of Pentacles. Gemini, first sign to have minor arcana instead of majors. So energy is a little bit lighter for Gemini. Seven of Pentacles suggests a wait for while you're still like tending to the environment, you know, chopping wood, carrying wood, all that sort of stuff we do. So you're going into work, putting work into stuff, and you need to wait for the results to come about there. So any of you Geminis that have been trying to manifest sweet results from what it is that you're doing, there's just a bit of a wait. You're in the process, is all. Take it slowly. I was just about to say you can't speed it up. And there you go, Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. So this message is all about keep on swimming, Gemini. Put one foot in front of the other, work towards something, just keep on going. Have tenacity, hang on in there. Not that it's bad energy at all, just a little bit boring for Geminis at the moment. You just need to keep going. Find out more about this. Anything else, guys, for Gemini? Travel. You might be thinking about travel or about, it doesn't have to be travel. It could be like using your services elsewhere. If you're working at a particular place, you might want to not apply for other jobs. That's not what I'm getting. Consulting, using your skills to consult for another place as well, elsewhere. That's what I'm getting from this ship card, is elsewhere. So while you're just putting the work in, doing the boring stuff, keeping on swimming, you might be wanting to think about that. Where else can you use your skills? Scythe suggests that there's something to cut out. Now, that could be some kind of sabotage, Gemini, that you do when you are bored. Because this is kind of boring energy for you at the moment in these messages. And so you might have a particular sabotage that you do when you get bored instead of just, staying on. Keep on keeping on. Could be something to address that. It could have some kind of an impact on your health as well. A cross, a burden. Okay. Yeah. You might be feeling the weight of it. What do I mean by that? You might be feeling the weight of, or the pressure to come up with goods, to come up with the fruit already, You could be feeling pressured. I don't know. I'm getting a kind of work vibe from this for Gemini. Someone could be pressuring you to finish something or to, just kind of, I don't know, get some results from something, but it's not in the energies for Gemini at the moment. You just need to keep on keeping on. Persevere. Again, not that it's bad energy, it's just kind of boring. General reading for you, Jace, no problem. Get to you after Gemini. Gemini is in your love life. You have a soul connection with somebody. Really, really feeling a strong connection with somebody. What else? Gemini. Got some regrets around that connection. So you're feeling a strong connection with someone. Perhaps you didn't speak out to tell them your feelings, and you might be regretting that, missing an opportunity and missing a chance. But you felt strongly for someone. You've got laughter and orgasm as well. So you really are feeling strongly for somebody, want to be around them, but it feels like you kind of missed an opportunity with them with that regret card. So maybe take a bit of that Taurian advice as well if you've got some Taurus in your chart, and take a leap into the unknown. Looks like very good for Geminis in the love life here, but there's definitely whatever it was that you regret here, and it feels like not taking on opportunity and not saying when they were there and not speaking up, then you need to do that. So Geminis can get moving forward on the love life is what I'd suggest, and just keep on trucking with your work stuff. Okay, that's Gemini. Now we've got Jace's mini read. I'll get my little cards out. So, some advice for Jace. JR. General. Okay, so things are on the up and up for you, Jace, but you're getting just a little bit of it, a little bit of a good time now. Things have improved, though. Make sure that you notice that things improving. Sometimes we only celebrate when there's big changes, and we need to kind of look back sometimes and go, okay, it has actually got better. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling, yeah, just better than I was before, and so that is movement forward. So notice that you have made movement forward. Now you're moving away into the unknown, so probably got some Taurus in your chart there as well, and you need to be firmer on that, and so you need to make a decision that you're going to make a change in your life and then not go back on that. This is saying that you're going back on that every now and then. It's like, I'm not sure I really want it, and then you don't. It's like you're taking the energy, the fire energy that is taking you towards something really good by changing your mind about it or just being a little bit unclear or unsure about it. So your higher self wants you to get firmer on that change. The move is just a change, it's like a change of job or a change of relationship or just a change in your life. Like, I want to experience this or this or this now. Get clearer on it and keep on moving toward it. Thank you, Laura. You got a question, Laura? Anything else for Jace? Yeah, things are getting better. Again, that's that first message. Things are getting better. You're on the up and up. It might be slow and it might not be like massive, joyful changes at the moment, but things are on the up and up. And so keep on going with it. Yeah, the big message here for you, Jace, is to be sure about the changes that you want and don't wobble on that. Don't go back on it. So thanks for your donation, Jace. And Lara, thanks for yours too. Lara, high self-guidance for you today. Hey, Alana. Empower Self, brilliant. Cool, and I am heard. Very nice energies for you, Lara. Stand up, speak out, tell people what you can do, what you're really good at, because people are going to be taking notice of you. You are heard. You're being noticed right now, and you need to speak out about it. You need to kind of shout it from the rooftops, brag about it, that kind of thing. You need to speak up about it. So own your brilliance, what you're good at. This could be an opportunity to step forward and say, I can do that. If there's an offer on the table of work or something like that, it feels like I can do that. I've got that. Let me do that. Let me have that job or something like that. Very good. So don't be shy about your brilliance, and no shrinking violets or anything like that. Speak up for what it is. Oh, look, you got 4 cards here. Speak up for what it is that you do. Feeling some kind of lover connection here, Lara. Feeling it. What I'm getting from this is that you've got a connection with someone, to feel it. It's like your heart is being tugged in one direction towards somebody. Feels like someone from the past as well, because someone that broke away, made a break for freedom kind of thing. This could be a really long time ago. Because it's got that feeling of someone wanting to go off and do something else, like going to uni or whatever. Like a childhood sweetheart that goes off to uni, and that's when you part your ways, making a break for freedom. Anyway, there's a tug toward that person for some reason. I'm going to have to find out why. You might be feeling it. So if you're feeling like a yearning, especially from the past, something coming back in, initiating it. No, you bringing it back in, being okay about that. You got someone from the past to get in touch with here, Laura. If you feel like you're missing someone from long ago, lovers as well, someone you're in a relationship with, get in touch with them. If someone has popped back into your head, get in touch with them. Be okay about initiating that as well. Oh dear, yeah. There you go. Good luck with that, Laura. Okay, let's do some more star signs now. Thanks for your donations, guys. Who are we next? We are Cancer. Cancer, this one's for you. Cancer, messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 2 cards straight off the bat. You've got the King of Pentacles, being stable. Get stable. Save your money, Cancer. Get really stable. Get yourself into a really stable position, especially where your money's concerned. Go stability, stability, stability all the way. How can you get yourself in a more stable position? Like saving is one way to do it. Or this also could be about living arrangements as well. Stability in that. You might want to sign a contract, a longer contract, or negotiate, being in the place that you're living in a little bit longer, something like that. Or it could be about changing your mortgage or something like that as well. Get yourself in a more stable position. If you think that you've got the best deal that's possible out there, that could be based on previous energies. So if you think about it, if you're signing up for a house or a mortgage or something like that, it's going to law of attraction and your vibe of what you think is available to you at that time. And if you've been in it for 5 years or whatever, your vibration's probably changed a lot. You might be a hell of a lot luckier or more abundant, and so there could be much better deals. So you might want to renegotiate things at the moment. Cancer. You also got the Hanged Man as well, so take a look at things from a different perspective. Again, I'm getting that same energy. There's different available to you now. There's something new available to you that wasn't available to you when you first signed up for something or locked something in. You could get yourself to a much more stable position, more abundant position, if you take a look at things again. A lot of us, we just stay in contracts and stuff. Like this could be, like phone contract or something like that as well. Take a look at stuff like that, because some of us just stay in them, and there could be like deals that are way, way better available to you now. So Tower says, build yourself up, get yourself from a stable position into a stable position. Some of you, if your housing is not locked in, you might want to lock it in now. Get Cancer Maria. You got a better deal. That's good. You also got Lilies as well. This is about going for a deeper love, a more mature love, a more long-term thing, and cutting other stuff out. So some of you, Cancer, you need to get more serious about your love life, of what it is that you want. Or that it doesn't have to be love life as well. It could be other areas of your life. So you might want to look deeper, more long-term at things in your life. Good time for Cancer to kind of see where they're at in their life and maybe think about stability changes. How can you make your life more stable so that you can have more freedom to be creative? That kind of thing. Love life for Cancer. What in Cancer's love life? Self-love. All about self-love, doing the best for you at the moment. Not other people, but you. Putting yourself first. Very good to hear Cancer doing that. Because to me, Cancer, people that I know, very loving, you know, taking care of everyone else kind of an energy. But you're free to do what it is that you want to do. Your life is your own. Yeah, very much getting single at the moment is a really good way for you to go, Cancer. Even if you're in a relationship, is start thinking about yourself and your stability, what's best for you. Building firm foundations for yourself. Villain and intimacy. Okay, you could have something going on from the past here of a romantic relationship where you've been made the wrong one. It feels to me like you're both trying to make each other the wrong one. Anyway, you know, the one that was in the wrong of way it ended. There doesn't need to be a villain. There doesn't need to be someone to blame. If a relationship takes two people, right, and so both to blame. Really, it's like if a relationship breaks up or if there's a problem in it, it's both of you. It's not one. So you don't need to play that blame game, even if it's just in your mind, if it's from someone in the past. Instead, get yourself focused on intimacy, on a relationship that you would like to have. Really close, deeper, that kind of thing. This is calling for have more depth, get more stable, get more solid, firm foundations for yourself, and then think about deeper relationships after that, Cancer. Who's next? Who's next in the lineup? Leo? Is it Leo next? Sometimes I get the order wrong. Is it Leo? Who comes after Cancer? Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Yeah, it's Leo. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Leo. Ooh, it's a bit spicy. 3. 3 for Leo. So the Two of Swords flung itself out like Leo can't decide what to do. Thinking on things hard. Could have 2 options. Don't know what to do. Well, you got the Emperor and the 9 of Pentacles. 2 very strong cards. Very similar to the Cancer, what I just said for Cancer there. Do what's best for you. Take control of things. 9 of Pentacles, single, independent. Take control of things. Do what's best for you. Very strong energy, so make the stronger choice. Got a choice at the moment. You don't know what it is that you do. You need to make a stronger decision about that. The Emperor takes charge of something. The 9 of Pentacles is single, independent, getting a win for yourself. Do what's best for you. Leo, do what's best for you. You think that would go without saying, but sometimes we need reminding of that, because sometimes we can just get so used to either setting our goals lower than they need to be, or putting other people first. You know. Anyway, Leo, you got the Sun, very Leo card, so you're headed toward really good things here. So it might be a choice that you make, and you might think that something or someone is out of your league, or too good for you, or reaching too high. It's not. Go for the best option here. Right, so that changes the message slightly, because it really reach higher. Could be a confusing time at the moment for Leos. Could be getting a lot of messages, but there you go. You see, very similar to Cancer energy. That often happens as the signs are next to each other. There's a bit of bleed over in the energies. So some of you could be cuspers, but you don't have to be. But go for stability, for deeper stuff. Lilies is for what you love, what you really, really love. So say a Leo has a choice to be made between 2 jobs. One seems out of your league, but it's what you'd really love to do. Do that. Challenge yourself, Leo. Yeah, this could be about kind of fear, avoiding a big challenge, but the big challenge is the one that will stretch you and it will take you toward what it is that you really want. So not so much a message of courage for Leo, but more just make the best choice for yourself and don't underestimate yourself, Leo. What about your love life, Leo? Kind of fun doing it this way. Sign by sign. Hopefully it'll get a lot more views in the replay. Messages for Leo's love life. You got soul connection, Leo. What about it, though? So a very strong soul connection, feeling like you know someone already, or that there's somebody that's in your life, maybe not completely solidly in your life at the moment, maybe not in your bed kind of thing and on your arm. But you do have a strong connection with someone. Keep on thinking about them. That person has fears. That person is holding back because they have fear. So some of you could be in a runner-chaser dynamic there, Leo, because someone else has got some fears, so they're holding back from you. That could be you as well, having fears, holding back from them. Both keeping each other away at the moment. And it's all down to self-worth. So someone doesn't feel good enough. That's what the fear is, that they're not good enough. Or that you're not good enough. I mean, and that could be the energy here. You're not quite good enough for this. Can't make the decision on something because you're feeling not quite good enough, but you need to reach higher. You do deserve it. Independence at the moment, Leo. Doing things by yourself at the moment. You're not necessarily liking doing it by yourself at the moment. Some of you, Leo, are waiting for someone else to get on board before you'll make a strong decision on something in your life, and you need to just make that strong decision by yourself first. 9 of Pentacles, take charge of it and then let the rest unfold. So if you're waiting for a soul connection to come in, once you step forward, make a clear decision and step forward and start making your life really good, they're likely to come in. Those fears are likely to get less and they'll step forward. That's you, Leo. Anyone else want a mini read? Check out that pinned comment up top of the live chat. Get your donations in and your questions for your read. Okay, next we've got Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Woo! You see, it's like a progression when I do sign after sign like that. There's always a little bit of bleed over. There's always a little bit of energy from the last one that comes through. It's weird. So, Virgos, I've got a decision to make at the moment. Weighing up the options. Virgo's more in the head about it. Not so much fearful, but more in the head about it, balancing up the options, thinking about it. I could do this, and like with a pros and cons chart. Very Virgo to do that. Got a pros and cons chart at the moment, and you're trying to decide on something. Virgo. What else for Virgo? The Sun. You see, you're getting such similar cards to Leo. The Sun is all about, in this case, the inner child being happy. So if you've been doing some inner child healing lately, Virgo, tapping into the inner child, what it is that you really want, what will make you really happy, what makes your inner child really happy, feeling safe and secure and involved, included, then your choice, rather than the pros and the cons and avoiding pitfalls and stuff like that, your choice should be about your inner child being happier. So make sure you don't miss out, and make sure your inner child doesn't miss out. Advocate for your inner child in this choice. You've got some communication coming in, so you've got an offer coming in. You got good stuff coming in. Yeah, it's really similar. It's really similar to Leo's message of reach high, just take the best option. But it's slightly different for you because this is about taking the best option for your inner child. What will make you really, really happy, properly happy. So less of the adulty kind of thing. Less of the pros and cons chart, more of the what makes your heart leap with joy. Go for that one. You got the ring as well, so you've got commitment. And that could be why you're holding back too. Or things are up in the air, you're weighing it up, because whatever it is that you're deciding on, Virgo, is something that you're going to lock in for some time. So we could be talking about a relationship, we could be talking about a house, we could be talking about career change, that kind of thing. Something that's going to stick around for the long term. So big decisions for Virgos at the moment. Is anyone cross-watching for a Virgo? Be interesting. In your love life, Virgo, fear. Ooh, scary. Are they going to hurt me? Heart healing. A mystery. So someone you might be attracting or be attracted to a mysterious, not your usual type kind of thing. And that could be scaring Virgos at the moment because the heart isn't fully healed from a previous relationship. You might not know why you're attracted to that person. It does feel like they are different than your usual type, and could be looking from the sidelines like this at them, like why am I attracted to them? So someone new could have caught your eye, but you're not sure whether to go for them or not. Virgo, what else in your love life? Loss. So yeah, the past that has hurt your heart is causing you to be fearful of stepping into new things. So all of this could be about love, in fact. Is that person that you've got your eye on, that you're making the pros and cons list about, do they make you really happy? Do they make you feel excited and happy inside? That might be enough of a feeling. It might be enough of a feeling to say go for it, you know? We've got to trust our emotional guidance system. Virgo, trust your emotional guidance system. Go on the adventure. Go on that adventure. Go for it. Go on an adventure, a relationship adventure. See what's in it for you. Trust your feelings. If something feels good, if you're attracted to something, go for it. Don't be so scared, Virgo. There you go, Virgos. That's you. Who's next? Libra's next, of course. Who's Libra? Anyone with Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the live chat? Anyone want a mini read? Check out that pinned comment up top of the live chat if you're on here live with me. Get your donations in and I'll do those for you. Okay, Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And of course, cross-watching 3 cards. You missed it. You have to watch the replay, Mary. 3 of Swords. Ouch! Libra, what's going on? Heartbreak. Oh no. King of Swords. Someone all up in their head about stuff. You're Libra, Timothy. Wow. All up in your head about something. Knight of Wands, about passion as well. What is this? Something's broken your heart, an opportunity that's fallen by the wayside or something like that. You didn't get something that you wanted. It's got you all up in your head about it, overthinking it. And the Knight of Wands kind of says, out of your head, Libra, and take action. Like, this is kind of next energy. Something has disappointed you and it has you overthinking it. You can't avoid disappointment that way by overthinking things. You're going to keep yourself in that energy. So just next adventure, Knight of Wands, just let it go. Okay, that wasn't the right person for me. That wasn't the right opportunity for me. Next, there must be something better on its way. Keep on moving forward like that. Don't be stuck in disappointment, because you could be stuck in disappointment at the moment, Libra. Don't get stuck there, because if we dwell on the disappointing things, we're likely to manifest another disappointment instead of just, yeah, did this. Well, I will just go for the next thing then. Next. It could be about abundance for Libra. So you could have missed out on a job or a pay rise or a promotion. You could have missed out on, or an investment could have gone bad. That could be breaking your heart. If we're talking about relationships that have disappointed you here, there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's what are we on now? 7.8 billion people in the world. Abundance, breaking your heart. Disappointment. This is a kind of an energy of Libra of feeling like kind of down about life. Obviously not you at the moment, Timothy, but down about life, yeah, perhaps in your heart as well. Kind of feeling unloved by the world, like, why aren't things working out for me? But, you know, you guys, you might, if you've been following me for a while, listening to me recently, you might have heard about me talking about opening a gym. And it's not happening now, but that's okay, because I know it is going to happen at some point. I will open a gym at some point. And just the circumstances around right now wasn't perfect, and so we didn't, and so we're not, and that's okay, because I know it will still come about. And so, yeah, there's abundance, there's plenty of other opportunities, and there's more perfect opportunities for you. If you can just keep yourself in that same mindset of next, then all will be well. Reach for the stars. Go for what it is that you really want. There's better things ahead. There's more. There's someone else that is better for you. There are circumstances behind what you want to do that are more perfect. So just keep on going. Keep moving forward. What about your love life? Be more like Tim. Follow Tim's example. What else? Libra. Libra's love life. What have you got going on? Lots of good things going on for Libra in the love life. So you could be very attractive at the moment. A lot of people around you, not necessarily seeing a lot of people, but a lot of people wanting to have a bit of your energy, wanting to be around you, and you're having a positive impact on people's lives. They're having a positive impact on yours. I'm just getting this richness and diversity. Maybe a lot of friendships around you, that kind of thing. Gifts, a lot. Chemistry as well. So you could be attracted to some of those people. Not sure who you want to go for yet. Mystery, but enjoying it is what it feels like. So keep your options open. Meet a lot of people. See what gifts they've got for you. Be that gift to them. Notice who you're attracted to, who you've got chemistry with. But kind of be open to the mystery of how it all unfolds. That sounds a little bit more Timothy-like to me. You got intimacy. Who can you be truly yourself around? Who is it really easy to be around? Notice that too, Libra. Intimacy is about kind of sharing all of ourselves with someone else. The one that you don't have to pretend with, you know, the one that you can just be truly yourself with. And so go for that. Ooh, a dream come true. Feels like romance is coming for Libra. Especially if you take this open to many kind of approach. Open to getting to know many. See who you have the chemistry with. See who you can be truly yourself around. Nice. Very nice energies for Libra there. Just be careful if you can slip into this pessimism about life, because some of you, Libra, you might be getting a bit pessimistic about life there. Don't let it bring you down. Who's next? Scorpio. Ooh. Scorpio, what have you got going on? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coffee first. Scorpio. What's Scorpio got going on? Messages for Scorpio. Wow. All about relationships with Scorpio. Knight of Cups, a love offer. But you're not sure about it. Changing your mind about it. Should I give this offer? Should I not give this offer? Are they going to give this offer? Are they not going to give this offer? There's a one step forward, one step back, change my mind, back to ask them. No, I'm not going to ask them. There's that kind of an energy here, right on the edge of things. Right on the edge of a love offer. Someone's going to give you a love offer. They're almost going to do it. They're almost going to send that message. They're almost going to say to you, and then they don't. Right on the edge. Ten of Cups, happily ever after. That's why it's a big decision to make, because it's happily ever after. There's a lot riding on this. So some of you, Scorpio, you're either in this energy or you're receiving this energy. So there's someone else who is thinking that you're their happily ever after, and they are just on the edge of that decision to ask you, or it's you. You're thinking of giving that love offer. So this is big. Scorpio are all thinking about the happily ever after at the moment. Should they ask? Should they give that love offer? Or someone else is about you. The man. It's the masculine. It's the masculine that's doing this. So whichever way around, if you're a masculine Scorpio, it's you. If you're a feminine Scorpio, you're waiting on someone else to do this. Someone else is in this energy. I mean, you're not waiting on them to do it, but they're in this energy of about to ask you. So someone could have their eye on you, and they're going to ask you on a date, and they've got strong feelings for you, thinking that this could be a long-term thing. What's the man looking at here? Settling down with you. This is big. Focus. Thank you. Settling down. Yeah. Lot on Scorpio's mind at the moment, locking things in. This could be the one. This could be the one that you house and home, settle down with, possibly get married to, that kind of thing. But is this going to be like the last when I settle down? Is this going to go wrong? Right, so Scorpio's thinking, how can I do things differently this time so that the problems that I had last time I settled down with someone, lived with them, was in a long-term relationship, so that the same problems don't happen again? So element of the hanged man energy here. How can I do things differently this time to make this long-term relationship work, because it's got potential? So a lot for Scorpio to think about at the moment with long-term relationships. Oh, Timothy, being in your integrity, there's one that's comfortable being herself with you too. Nice. Scorpio, love life. Tell us more. It's all about Scorpio's love life at the moment. If you know a Scorpio, this is what's going on for them. Right at the start of things, but scared. Somebody's scared. Someone's scared that they're going to mess it up. It's not scared that it's going to be a bad relationship. It's scared that they're going to mess it up. There's a lot riding on this one. Is it better to keep it at friendship, or should I take it to the next level? That's what someone's thinking here. I'm afraid to take it out of friendship to the next level. What if it all goes wrong? Is it better to just keep them as a friend? No, I want the 10 of Cups with them. That's what Scorpio's going through at the moment. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, changing the mind, flip-flop, flip-flop. Something to let go of first. Overthinking. Fear of inadequacy, there it is. It's going to go wrong again. I'm afraid that it's going to go wrong like it went wrong before. What if this is a replay of previous committed relationships that I've had? There's all those fears coming up. What if I can't make it work? What if, all of that fear of inadequacy, that's the stuff to let go of, right? And so it might not be anytime soon, that decision. Might just be having to get clearer, less of this changing mind, back and forth, changing mind energy. Scorpio, that's you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Don't forget, check out all of them. Timestamps will be, once I finish the show, I'll go through, I'll watch it again. I'll put all the timestamps in the comments. Can't do it on the fly, otherwise I would. Because I can't see what time it is. I can only see what time it is with a delay, and that's not the same. Okay, who's next? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sagittarius. Sagittarius could be feeling nervous at the moment because it just hit me in the stomach as soon as I tune into Sagittarius. Nervous about something. Waiting for something. What's up with that? The Empress and King of Swords. Sagittarius. The Empress is honored, treasured, valued, respected. This is a great energy, divine feminine energy. Self-assured. King of Swords is someone else. He's very much in the head, overthinking things and all of that. Sagittarius might be worried that who they've got their eye on, kind of sitting nicely in this Empress energy themselves, Sagittarius is, but thinking that who they've got their eye on is overthinking things or is going to change their mind or is perhaps a Scorpio. Or who else was making a decision? Geminis? Okay, so Sagittarius, if you've been getting yourself into this divine feminine energy, like the Emperor. So you've been working on your self-esteem, all of the self-stuff, self-value, self-worth. You got yourself into this point and you're like, okay, I'm bringing a divine partner in, but they're not divine, they're all up in the head. There's a little bit of incongruence here. Wouldn't it be great if it was the Emperor and the Empress, but it's not. So you're not seeing your person as the Emperor. You're seeing them as overthinking things. So if you're the Empress, why not be with an Emperor instead of thinking, well, they're just a king and they're overthinking things and they're not clear on it and all of that. You've either not got faith in someone that you want to be in a relationship with, yeah, it feels exactly like that. But it's making you nervous. Sagittarius, you're trying to do the energetic work for your person. So being the Empress and then trying to energetically hold them up as a king or an emperor when they're not there. It could be that when they're not actually there. So you're attracted to someone and they're not the emperor, but you're trying to hold the energy for them to be the emperor. Some of you might be doing that. Some of you just could be not trusting in a masculine that they're going to do the right thing. Some of you, Sagittarius, you're thinking that the masculine is in a bit of a mess, perhaps. they're not at your level anyway, or you're thinking that they're not at your level. Moon, everything's so unknown and unclear and in the shadows, and there's no clarity. There's probably no communication going on. It's all very confusing, but there is that message that if you're in this Empress energy, then you need an Emperor, not someone else that you're thinking isn't, you're not quite sure. Anyway, you do have some communication coming in from this person, but it just feels like, Sagittarius, that you're not going to be sure about it. It's like you don't trust them fully. It's not that they can't be trusted. You don't trust them to be doing the right thing. They're not the Emperor, and you know it. Or you're pessimistic about them. So something needs to end. Communication coming in, something needs to end. Sagittarius, you could be in a situation, a romantic situation perhaps, where you want them to be your person. You're holding kind of hope for them to be your person, be the Emperor, but they're not. And you might just need to cut it out. You might be overthinking things. You might be trying to put too much energy into this. Hi, Julia. Putting too much work into this, trying to do the work for them too. If we are manifesting something or someone, we can't manifest that by holding the energy. We can't just imagine that they're the Emperor, and if we hold that vision long enough, they actually will be that. We can hold the vision of an Emperor and then wait for an actual Emperor to show up, but we can't go, well, I'll take this one, even though they're a page or a knight or whatever, and I'm going to focus on them and lift them up to Emperor status. No, don't do that. It doesn't have to be about love life, this. It could be about work and stuff as well. So you could be destined for something much better, but in a position that isn't becoming for you. It isn't enough for you. Sagittarius, you need to be choosing better for yourself. Things that are in alignment. Got friendships and stuff going on in your love life. Sagittarius love life. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sag. Effort. Could be putting too much effort into your love life. You could be, trying to take a relationship from friendship to love, or thinking that that's a possibility. It doesn't feel like it is. There's too much effort being put in here. It shouldn't be so hard. Heartbreak. Going to break your heart. It's going to be very disappointing. And it's always even more disappointing when we put so much effort in, When you eventually give up because you realize it's futile experience, what you're trying to do, you give up, and then it's really disappointing because you put so much into it, and that's when you can start throwing it at people. After all I did for you, I helped you. I made you into who you are, I'm not suggesting that you're going to do that, but we all know that energy. We've all had that thrown at us at some point. Don't get yourself into that position. Don't put too much effort into things you don't need to. Breaking your own heart. Why would you do it? Clinginess, neediness. You don't need that person, Sag. You don't. It feels to me like Sagittarius has just got a little bit off track instead of realizing who they are and what is becoming to them. Empress, stand in that energy instead, and then just be open for matches to that energy to come in, and then don't fool yourself that someone or something is a match to that energy when it's not. So wait for the true matches to come in. Okay, that was Sag. Who's next? Is it Capricorn? Yes. I often forget Aquarius. I mean, just in my mind. I'm not going to forget it. I'm going to do it. But I often forget Aquarius and sometimes Capricorn. Sorry. You prefer to put effort into your career. Good. Okay. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Capricorn. What are you might be in need of rest at the moment. Rest and recuperation. Take it easy. Capricorn, take it easy. Five of Wands. Competition. Right, take it easy. You don't need to compete with anyone for anything, Capricorn. Take it easy. If you find yourself in a competitive situation, Capricorns will be up for it, right? But you don't need to be. I wouldn't compete at the moment. I would take it easy. I would sit back, let them fight for it. You know, if other people are fighting over it, just sit back. Just go, well, I don't need to fight for this because I've got great things coming. Yeah, some of you Capricorns you take the bait of that competition a little bit too much. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with competition. I'm just saying at the moment, the situation you're in at the moment, you can sit back and relax. You don't need to compete for it. Some of you might be in a love situation where you feel there's other people competitive for your person, something like that. And I would just take a step back from all of that, especially if somebody is trying to make you jealous. Just don't go there. Whatever there's an element of competition around at the moment, take a step back, take it easy. You don't need to compete for it. Just keep on going, keep on doing things by the book. Don't get involved in the fight. Hey, Lisa. You got 3 handsome 20-year-olds coming over. Ooh, we're 1 hour in, you're right. So I'm doing these about the right length, aren't I? Because I wanted it to be about an hour-long show. Birds, gossip, other people involved, a lot of talk about it. There's a lot going on at the moment. I would just keep in your own game, Capricorn, and don't submit to that temptation about other people and gossip and competition and all of that. Clouds, it's all unclear at the moment, but it will become clear. It feels a bit tumultuous energy for Capricorn at the moment. All the more reason to do this. You're in the hammock, pick up a book and read it. It's always an option, isn't it? What about your love life? Well, some of you, this could be about your love life, competition in your love life, because you're worthy of more than that. If someone is trying to make you jealous and having you compete with someone else, or just like even putting the idea out there that there could be someone else liking them, take a step right back. Go and read a book in a hammock. Just do not involve yourself with that. Sit back in the hammock and daydream of something much better instead. So some of you Capricorns, you might be being played by someone at the moment, or they're just so insecure that they are trying to make you feel jealous for some reason, put you in competition with someone else. Anyway, effort. Don't do this instead. Don't put the effort in that. Wait for someone that's going to make the effort a good effort and not a real negative effort. That could be a work situation as well, you know. It could be a boss pitting you against someone else, putting you in competition with someone else. Just don't do it. Love life stuff. You're healing from disillusionment. So someone was pretending to be something that they're not, and it hurt you. Your heart's still healing from that. Right. So you might be bringing in this energy of people wanting to have you in in competition with each other because you're not healed. You've still got some of that energy, still kind of expecting catfishers, people to be pretending to be what they're not. So, yeah, I think Capricorn, for those of you that's resonating with this on a love life level, you need to spend some time by yourself and just get really secure so that you can't be played with by people like this. Lay in a hammock, read a book, imagine, daydream of a really good relationship, and then block the person that's got you in competition with someone else. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anyone else want a mini read? Get them in. We'll be finishing soon. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're watching the replay, come along sometime and get a mini read. I'll be doing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Not this Friday. I'm going to the dentist. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, usually 7 a.m. Bangkok time. Could be on a different day to you. Could be the day before for you. Evening before. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Chariot, and the Four of Cups. Oh, watch out. Aquarius. Chariot is speeding headlong into disappointment. The direction you're going in at the moment, the thing that you're trying to make happen is going to disappoint you. So some of you Aquarians, you're not listening to the guidance. Something isn't quite working. You're pushing it to work. You're carrying on with it even though the signs are there to not. It's like Aquarius feels mightier than that, and they can make it happen. You be careful. It's much better to put energy into things that are in alignment rather than trying to make stuff into alignment. What for Aquarius? Running headlong into trouble, Aquarius. Not trouble, just disappointment. You're going to be disappointed by it. By a man? No way. Disappointed by a man? Who'd have thought? Okay, what's the man looking at? Ending things. Da, da, da. Someone wants to end something here. Aquarius might be trying to keep it going. It's going to be disappointing. Aquarius might be putting effort into something, trying to keep something going that you've had the signs. It's going to end. Someone's trying to pull away from you. That doesn't mean make extra effort to keep them. It means let them go now. Let them go. The signs are there. Let them go. Go for your happiness instead. You're going to be disappointed. Aquarians might be clinging on to something or trying to keep something going, trying to fix something, trying to repair something, that all the signs are there that it's not working. All the signs are there that someone wants out. And I think that is the way to go. I think you should want out too, Aquarius. Something isn't for you here. Could be a relationship, could be work or something like that. You're persisting with something that is going to disappoint you. All the signs are there. Notice them. What about your love life? Oh, you got a spark. Some kind of chemistry with someone. Spark. Spark could be anger as well, is what I heard. Someone making you angry and you quite like them because of it. That's a strange energy. Someone's making you angry and you're attracted to them because of it. Bit of fire energy there, Aquarius. Generating steam. And then back to this, you're running headlong into something that's going to disappoint you. If someone makes you mad and you're thinking you really like them and you might go for them, I wouldn't. I wouldn't if I were you. Some kind of supportive energy here. Yeah, some of you, it could be that. Running headlong into someone's making you angry. The spark though could also be you do have some chemistry going on with someone that is supportive too. Kind of really nurturing energy. I like the chicken cat in. She's been waiting for ages. Hi. Aquarius, love life. Yeah, so some of you could have your eye on someone new, Aquarius here. Someone that's supportive. I would look for both this, the spark and the support too. Look for someone who's kind of well-rounded for a relationship. But there we go, naivety. Looking at someone, some of you Aquarians, you're looking at someone who is not good energy. They make you angry, but it's that fire. You're feeling that fire, and you're like, give me some of that stuff. Some of you might look at this support card and thought, no, they are supportive. You're fooling yourself. Someone's making you angry. Sure, it might light your fire. You're heading into disappointment now. Anyway, oh, your pain. Aquarius, you've got to look at your pain. There's... Aquarius, you've got something to heal here if this is resonating with you, because your pain has you attracted to the wrong kind of people. Watch out. Big warning for Aquarius. Whoa. Anyone got Aquarius in the chart? Or do you know an Aquarius? Tell them. Share this, because there's a big warning here. Some of them need to hear this. Running headlong into trouble. Disappointment more than trouble. But yeah, it could be a bit of trouble too. Yikes! Finally, Pisces. If anyone wants a mini read, you better get in fast. Get your donation in fast. Check out that pinned comment up top. Pisces. What's Pisces got going on? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces. Do you like this new format, guys? I like it. Okay, Lisa. Pisces has the King of Pentacles and the Fool. See what I mean? Pisces and then Aries. Remember Aries energy? There's always a little bit of similarities between the signs that are next to each other. King of Pentacles, stability. Pisces, stable in your home, your money, all of that kind of stuff. It's time to get serious about your savings. It's about time to sort your money out, your house out, all of that kind of thing, so that you feel more stable in yourself. Pisces, if you've been going through a rough emotional period, getting your house in order will help things out. It's good to do stuff like that. If when we're emotional, clean the house up, put everything away. We get order in our external world. It can make us feel more ordered in ourselves. So focus on your stability at the moment, career, money, that kind of thing, before you take a risk into something else. So get grounded by getting your stability in your actual environment and your money and all of that first before you take a risk on something new. Now, this could be talking about finishing projects off before you start something new as well. Not leaving things up in the air. Be someone that finishes something. Because if you've got too much up in the air going on, you're going to have some instability, unstable kind of an energy. And you might think that you can juggle a lot of things, Pisces, but you might be able to, but it might not be best for you to do that. Have you ever had the experience of talking to someone who is extremely distracted by many people, and it's just frustrating because you don't get anything out of them? They might even get halfway into a sentence and not finish it. Pisces, you've kind of got that energy at the moment, and this is asking you to get really grounded before you start anything new. Really grounded, and your environment really stable before you head out in a new direction. Now, if some of you are wanting to get into a relationship with someone, if this is about your love life, this is saying don't be a rebounder, get your energy grounded first, heal from that previous relationship first. But I don't think it's for most of you, I don't think it is that for most of you. I think it's more like work projects, that kind of thing. You're needing to get some more stability before you head into the unknown now. mean, it's good to head into the unknown and to take risks and stuff, but not too many all at once. Not when things haven't been completed. Just energy might be too dispersed and not clear and purposeful and directional. See, it's the same. Last time whoever had the King of Pentacles before with a really similar kind of a message, they also got the Tower card out too, because the Tower card is about building firm foundations. You need to build firm foundations, and it's all about you, Pisces, and you feeling firm and strong because you don't have too much on your mind. You don't have too much going on at once. It's like abundance, right? If you don't have your firm foundations and abundance and you have your savings and all of that, you can't be really creative. So I can be creative and kind of do this new style of show and do this because I'm not kind of running on empty. I'm not like, oh my God, I really need the donations to pay my rent or whatever. I'm not in that position at all. And so I can be creative and I can look at I don't need to think about the money at all. That just happens anyway. And I can get really creative. Pisces, you need to know the same is that you get your foundations sorted out. You're going to be more creative. You're going to be more successful in what it is that you do because you don't have to think about that stuff. So Pisces, you've got too heavy burdens, too much going on at the moment. You need to complete some of it, get things really stable, and then head out in a new direction. For some of you, it's a new relationships that you're moving into, but you've got a journey before that to go on. So just take your time. Don't be rushing into new things when you've got so much up in the air already. So much to deal with. And it could just be stuff, emotional stuff that you're dealing with in yourself. What about love life? Communication coming in from somebody. And that could be why, so someone else might be ready. They might be asking you to do something like, do you want this relationship? No, I'm ready, I'm single or whatever. You've got too much on your plate or you haven't healed from a previous relationship. Just give yourself time. Say, give me a few weeks, something like that. So you're going to have like emotional security. Those two. Yeah, you're going to have emotional security to delay something when communication comes in because it feels like you've got too much on at the moment. Codependency and self-love came out then as well. So some of you, Pisces, you are thinking about someone else more than you. So you're putting someone else first. It's not necessarily what's best for you. You need to do the self-loving thing. So codependency about gaining our worth through kind of helping people, getting into relationships that are like projects, giving in that relationship and not thinking about ourselves. What are you ready for? What do you want now? Be strong enough to say, no, I'm not ready for that, or I need a bit more time or something like that. Don't cave into this fear of doing things for other people or loving them because they want to be loved by you at the moment. Some of you got an offer coming in, but it's someone saying, love me, rather than I want to love you, Pisces, and you need to recognize that. Tenderness. There's a sweetness though that could be very tempting for you. I still wouldn't do it. As much as it might make you feel better in the short term, I still wouldn't do it. Watch out for your clinginess, Pisces. And watch out for clingy people as well. The romance could be very tempting at the moment. But it's a trap. It feels like a trap right now. It might not be a trap. It might not be that person. It might be a good relationship. You just got too much going on at the moment to take this on, Pisces. Is all. So give yourself time. Get your foundation sorted out. Get some stability in yourself first, Pisces. There, I did it. We're through them all. in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Sounds good to me. Thanks everyone for coming along. If you're watching the replay, come along sometime to the live show. You can get a mini read for donations. Did you like it, everybody, that format? Do you want me to keep on doing it? What do you think? Let me know. Thanks again, everybody, and I will see you on Wednesday. I'll do it on Wednesday, and I won't do it on Friday this time, just to let you know ahead of time. See you all soon. Join our community on Facebook as well. Here's the link. Oh, here's the link to it. There you go. Thanks, everyone. See you Wednesday. Bye.